Imagine a world where the Titanic never sank. The enormous ship cuts through the Atlantic, its decks alive with the sounds of laughter, conversation, and footsteps echoing on polished wood. The passengers are unaware that history had once marked them for tragedy. Every smile, every nervous glance, every simple moment aboard this floating palace now carries the potential to reshape lives, communities, and perhaps even nations. A mother holds her child tightly, feeling the warmth of safety where once there was fear. A young couple leans over the railing, sharing a nervous laugh, their relief palpable. Crew members move with purpose, calm and precise, spared from the chaos that should have defined the night. Even the iceberg floats nearby, a silent witness to what could have been, harmless yet haunting in its stillness. Small choices now wield immense power. A passenger who would have perished survives, destined to write letters, inspire ideas, or make decisions that alter the course of events far beyond the ship. Each life saved sends ripples across time, echoes that are invisible to those aboard, yet monumental in their consequences. The laughter on deck is not just relief, it is a pulse, a subtle vibration that carries meaning beyond the immediate. Tension simmers beneath the surface. Even in safety, the mind wonders, what next? What if another challenge tests the limits of courage and resilience? What if the survival of Titanic sets in motion events no one could predict? The uncertainty grips the imagination, compelling viewers to the story, compelling them to anticipate every decision and reaction. As the ship glides onward, the effects of survival begin to unfold. Those saved carry the memory of nearly meeting death, shaping their lives, their families, and their communities in ways that would have been impossible otherwise. Perhaps a letter written in gratitude changes a business decision. Perhaps a conversation with a fellow passenger sparks innovation. Perhaps a child, once clinging to a mother's hand, grows to influence the world in ways unimaginable. Each gesture, each glance, each sigh carries weight. Human drama thrives in these moments. Sailors exchange quiet reassurances, passengers share nervous jokes, a mother comforts a frightened child. Even with stick character animation, the emotion resonates. The audience senses relief, tension, and joy, imagining the depth behind simple lines and movements. The alternate reality invites endless speculation. What could have happened next? How might these lives influence history? As hours pass, the ship becomes a microcosm of the world itself. Leaders, artists, thinkers, and ordinary travelers alike are aboard, all now given the chance to continue their journeys. Imagine the future shaped differently because one massive vessel remained afloat. Could a political decision be delayed or accelerated? Could innovations reach the world earlier? Could wars have been averted or escalated? Each possibility unfolds in the mind of the audience, creating an unbroken thread of engagement. Even the simplest actions carry gravity. A passenger waves to a friend on the deck. A young woman pauses to enjoy the cool night breeze. A sailor offers guidance with a reassuring tone. Each interaction could set in motion consequences invisible yet profound. The audience, drawn into these subtle moments, remains invested, imagining the chain reactions initiated by what seems mundane. Survivors' experiences ripple outward. Families are reunited, ideas exchanged, and new paths forged. Perhaps a survivor inspires a movement, influences a business, or alters social norms. The tension of possibility, knowing that even a single life spared can echo across time. Curiosity and empathy intertwine, keeping viewers' minds active, hearts engaged, and imaginations fully occupied. As the Titanic approaches the horizon, the calm sea belies the immense significance of the journey. The passengers' lives continue, each choice a thread in a tapestry of alternate history. The world outside progresses, unaware of the subtle changes underway aboard this single ship. Yet the audience feels the weight of these unseen consequences, imagining the ripple effects spreading outward, touching lives across continents and decades. The narrative deepens. Passengers who once might have been lost now carry experiences, ideas, and relationships that influence the unfolding of global events. Perhaps a letter sent from the ship alters the course of a future decision. Perhaps a conversation sparks a technological breakthrough years ahead. Perhaps the memories of survival shape philosophies, politics, or art. The psychological tension, curiosity, and emotional resonance maintain engagement as the audience tracks these invisible threads. Even in the simplest visual form of stick characters, emotion and suspense carry the story. A worried glance, a shared laugh, the quiet courage of those aboard, all of it resonates, allowing the audience to project their imagination and feel the stakes deeply. The what if becomes personal. The viewers themselves imagine being aboard, feeling the thrill of survival and the weight of historical consequence. As night falls over the calm Atlantic, the Titanic sails towards a future no one could have predicted. Every heartbeat aboard carries potential, every action resonates, and every life contributes to a world subtly reshaped. The audience's mind races, exploring countless scenarios, the paths altered, the lives touched, the history rewritten. Questions linger. Could one act of survival prevent future disasters? Could chance and courage redefine civilization? The story keeps the mind engaged, the heart racing, and curiosity burning until the very end. Finally, the narration slows, reflective and contemplative. The Titanic survived. History moves forward, yet in ways unseen and mysterious. Courage, resilience, and humanity flourish, lessons learned not from disaster, but from the opportunities to survive. What other alternate histories might have quietly reshaped our world? Even with minimal visuals, the story achieves maximum engagement. Suspense, psychology, and emotion weave seamlessly, keeping viewers glued, their minds racing, their hearts invested, right up to the final word. Every laugh, every gasp, every choice aboard the Titanic resonates, creating a story that lingers long after the last line is spoken.